What's up, H-Town? It's your dreadhead host, Hot Topic TV, and I appreciate y'all joining me on Everything H-Town Sports Debate Show. Will C.J. Stroud and Will Anderson live up to their draft potential? And how will head coach DeMeco Ryans put them in position to succeed and to exceed their potential? The Houston Texans are set up to succeed, but how will it happen, H-Town? Get your listening ears ready, strap up your boots, and let's go! C.J. Stroud and Will Anderson Jr. have been getting glowing reviews from all the players in the locker room. Those guys are workaholics. Those guys are willing to learn. They ask questions. They are hungry. They want to help this franchise turn around and become a winning organization. So those guys will get out there and work. But will head coach DeMeco Ryans put those guys in position? I believe he will, because that guy is just a player's coach. That guy just knows the game. That guy loves the game. That's the reason that he has the nickname Cap. That guy is a student of the game, and he won't mind adjusting if need be. If he need to change up a defensive scheme to fit Will Anderson Jr., it will be done. If he need to say something to Bobby Sloyd, how to use C.J. Stroud better, it will be done, because that guy is just a coach and he's a player's player. That guy knows the game and he loves the game. So H-Town, I believe we're in good hands, but I do hope and want to see C.J. Stroud and Will Anderson Jr. show some signs of dominance during training camp and preseason to show that they on that level that they were drafted at. I want to see C.J. Stroud. It's going to be exciting to see C.J. Stroud go up against Miami and go against these other teams and the practices that they have against the opposite team. It's going to be nice to see Will Anderson Jr. even go one-on-one with Laramie Tunsil. That's the Pro Bowler. That's an All-Pro. That's a guy that they can work together. They can get each other better. And I'm so happy and willing and pumped and ready to see that, H-Town, because that is going to help Will Anderson Jr. I believe the guy will be a double-digit sack guy, but Will Anderson Jr. will have to get out there and prove it on the field. Some guys try to step up and be leaders because they're appointed to be a leader. And some guys are just natural leaders. C.J. Stroud is a natural leader, and I believe the team will run through a brick wall for that guy, because that guy is willing to learn. That guy will give everything he has on the field, in the study room, wherever he is. That guy is going to give it his all, and he's going to come up and he's going to lead these guys. Yeah, he's a young QB, but he's just a natural leader all the way from high school, middle school, preschool. The guy is a leader. And this team, everybody has been saying this. In every interview that you hear, Laramie Tunsil already put a picture up on Instagram saying that C.J. Stroud is QB1. When the veteran players are interviewed and they're asked about C.J. Stroud, those guys say, just lead, we with you. So a lot of these players have already put the stamp of approval on C.J. Stroud. Davis Mills, I kind of feel bad for you, guy, but I don't. You had your opportunities. C.J. Stroud was drafted number 2 overall for a reason, so that guy is here to take over the reins. That guy is here to help us rise to the top, to the cream of the crop of the NFL, and at least the AFC South, so we can have a potential playoff berth. So that's why C.J. Stroud is here. And also on the other side of the ball, Will Anderson Jr. is just a leader. That guy puts his head down, goes to work. He's a leader by example. That guy just get out there, and he also talks. I hear a lot of people say you can hear Will Anderson out there. That guy is just having fun. He goes 110. He goes 100 miles an hour at practice, and head coach DeMeco Ryans say they have to slow the guy down. So DeMeco Ryans knew what he was doing. He loved to get Will Anderson Jr. in his defense. That's why they spent so much to get the guy. So Will Anderson Jr. will succeed because DeMeco Ryans will put him in place to succeed. He will move him up and down the line, sometimes in the middle of the line, sometimes on the end. He will have opportunities to get after the quarterback. So C.J. Stroud and Will Anderson Jr. must come out here and show us why those guys was drafted in the positions and at the position those guys were picked. Head coach DeMeco Ryans, a.k.a. Cap, brought veteran players in that already knew the system or had some idea or ran a similar system to what he plans on employing on this defense and offense as well. So I believe that head coach DeMeco Ryans, like I said before, the guy is a player's coach. The guy is a schemer. The guy understands adjustments. the guy would just help this team be better. DeMeco Ryans was born for this. He was in this position as a middle linebacker himself. He know what it means to be a player, and now he's learning what it means to be a head coach and run the whole thing. He put good guys in good places so he wouldn't have to stress about doing everything. He can just be everywhere. He can move around. He can help every part of the team, whether it's special teams, offense, or defense. DeMeco Ryans will make sure these guys capitalize. He won't put too much on their plates, and he's going to utilize their strengths. So the Houston Texans are in prime position to make a huge improvement. I don't believe it's just going to be a small improvement. The guy is ready. The team is ready. It's a different vibe in that building, as Laremy Tunsil stated and all the other players stated. Those guys are together. They have camaraderie. They've been going out together. You have Titus Howard. You have Derek Stingley. You have Laremy Tunsil. You have Tank Dell. Those guys are all going out, chilling and kicking it together. They're creating a bond and great team camaraderie. So those guys will go out there and go to war and go to battle together. And it's going to be fun to watch the Houston Texans go out there and compete day in and day out, or week in and week out, or however you want to categorize it. Those guys are going to go out there and give it their all. And I believe it's going to end up with a nice amount of wins. H-Town, if you're a true Houston Texans fans, training camp is 15 days away. It's time to get excited. It's time to get pumped. They have a bunch of open training camps that we can go see. I will be a part of some of those. I'm excited, and I'm ready to see these boys get to work and see what this team look like and come together like. So H-Town, it's been real chopping it up with you. It's your boy Hot Topic. It's been real, and peace.